Hey, Pat Ryerke here, also known as the Patriarchy. Alright, well, we're back here with Lena Dunham again. I know, I can't stop doing these fucking Lena Dunham videos. But her fight to stay relevant is just so amazing and cringe, and I have to stop it. I can't let Lena get popular again. You know, it's funny, or Lena Dunham. I wish she would lean on a fucking, like, spike or something and die. But here's the thing with her. Girls ended after 5 seasons, with poor ratings at the end and mixed critical reception after starting off really popular. And, it was over. Now she's coming back with the 6th fucking season of Girls. Because turns out she didn't really have a movie career or anything like that. People really aren't that into, Lena Dunham. And then she's only ever in the news when people are talking shit about her. And this even goes for people on the left. A lot of people on the left don't like her. She's kind of disliked all over the place. But this recent thing about her losing weight because of Trump is just more of her awful, awful thing. I mean, she just says this. It's clear she's just talking this stuff because she knows people are going to write about it and I'm going to make videos about it. She probably watches my videos. Not really, but if anyone I've ever made fun of watches my videos, Lena Dunham is the only one I could possibly see being that crazy and vapid, and she has to go look at videos that criticize her. Okay, Lena Dunham's soul-crushing pain of Trump's election made me lose weight. Jesus Christ. I wish it would make you, like, lose all weight and, like, your brain would deteriorate and everything else. Like, I wish it would just kind of crush you like a rock. Most people turn to diets and exercise to lose extra pounds, but girl star Lena Dunham is sharing a new weight loss trick you may not want to try at home. Is it molesting your sister? Dunham stopped by Howard Stern's Sirius XM radio show Monday morning and revealed that she has none other than Donald Trump to thank for her slim figure. Yeah, slim figure. She still looks like fucking Play-Doh. Like, or like just, I mean, she still doesn't have shape. Just because she's lost weight, she still has some of the worst shape I've ever seen in a being ever. I don't know what the fuck she's made out of. Donald Trump became president, and I stopped being able to eat food, she told Stern after he complimented her look. Everyone's been asking, like, what have you been doing? And I'm like, try soul-crushing pain and devastation and hopelessness, and you too will lose weight. Oh, wow, Lenny, you're so funny. The actress who was on hand to promote the upcoming 6th and final season of Girls, which even though there was not supposed to be this season, has not been shy about her dislike for the president, and apparently the feeling is mutual. He said I was a B-list actor with no mojo. Yeah, that's true. Trump's criticism on you is actually very true. Dunham told Stern, who followed up by asking if it was a mistake for someone with responsibility as great as Trump's to pay such close attention to celebrities. Here's the funny thing. Of course it's a mistake, but we're talking about him like he's a person who's operating in a sane way. We're talking about him like a person who doesn't have a personality disorder, she responded. Now, isn't that odd that she was supporting Hillary Clinton the whole time and all these other celebrities were endorsing Hillary Clinton? All of them, people like her. And so they thought that you cared about what they had to say then. They wanted you to care, and they wanted you to care that they supported Hillary. But the fact that Donald Trump criticizes them is crazy that he cares about them when they come out and say these slanderous things. Isn't that weird? Like, Lena and all you guys seem to... Meryl Streep seems to give a big fuck about Donald Trump. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys just aren't used to people criticizing the president because during the Obama administration you banned that from happening. And you called everyone racist. Dunham, who famously pledged a move to Canada if Trump won the election, also clarified those comments to Stern, saying that at the time a Trump win seemed like an impossible joke. That would never happen. I was like the most qualified candidate we've ever had as running against a steak salesman. We're going to be fine. Yeah, so once again, they all just said they were going to move to Canada and mocked Trump voters, basically. So we'll just move to Canada if he wins. Then they don't do it, and they go, well, it was just impossible. The most qualified candidate ever. People didn't vote for Hillary partially because of her record, because they could look at it. I mean, you act like Hillary had this, like, amazing track record because she was qualified, because that didn't mean that that doesn't mean that people wanted her. The idea of qualifications is a very subjective thing to what the goal is of what people want to achieve, especially in the political world. She had more experience than Barack Obama. Does that mean that Barack Obama was unjustly voted in by people like you, probably? You guys seem to switch up on who's good and bad. This is the second time in a week Dunham has spoke out on Trump, though on Wednesday she expressed to a desire to avoid insulting his appearance. All he does is talk about women like they're objects. She said at Times Talk, a final farewell to the cast of girls. It doesn't reclaim our power to talk about him like he's an object. It doesn't reclaim our power to insult his physicality. Oh, shut the fuck up, Lena. You're all about physicality and objectification. You have yourself get fucked all the time because for some reason, you think that we're all fascinated watching Kylo Ren fuck a beach whale that dried up on land. And, you do this throughout the whole show. When people criticized you for not having any black people on the show, what do you have start in the second season? You fuck Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, because that's how you represent black people in your show. You have to fuck a black man. I mean, everything to you is always about sexuality. Lena, you only see yourself as an object because you lack any artistic ability and integrity and sense. You're just kind of crazy, and you're trying to stay relevant through Trump. You're one of those people like Michael Moore. A lot of these people are trying to stay relevant through Donald Trump's presidency because they think if they can get attention from all the people who hate him, it'll keep them in the papers and stuff like that. And at some point, I guess you're right, because here we are talking about you. I mean, there's articles all about this. But at the same time, so many people hate Lena Dunham. Her stuff doesn't make money. She couldn't have a hit movie right now. She's not like Amy Schumer. She doesn't have that base. So I'm kind of confused why she even gets to be on Howard Stern and gets to go do these things. I don't even know why HBO wants to produce another season. Could you bring Hung back? Or Carnival? Or Deadwood? Can you bring something back that might get us excited? Girls? Really? I looked at the ratings of Girls every season. That show had shit I'm so baffled by... Even if I have good DVD sales. I mean, why are you pushing this shit? It pisses me off with HBO. Why are you pushing her crap? Like, this is a network that has Game of Thrones and stuff. I don't want to see girls on there. HBO has a standard it's supposed to meet. This is such generic shit by a terrible artist and a terrible person. I've called her Libzilla, called her cunt, I've called her every bad thing I can, but this really annoys me because she's just on here saying she's trying to be funny again, and she's like, oh, I lost weight because of Trump. And it just makes her come off like this weak person. So you just stopped eating because Donald Trump's president, but you don't want to talk about his looks, and yet you're going to make some political commentary throughout the rest of the year. I mean, you basically objectified a black man, Odell Beckham Jr., when you talked about him. You're a hypocrite. You try to act like you understand your flaws, and that's part of your quirkiness and cool, and the cool thing that makes Lena Dunham, that you're so real. You're real and the world's fake, Lena. But no, you're fake. You're as fake as it is. You're still that typical, 15-year-old writing poetry and reading Sylvia Plath and thinking that everything is dark and about you, and you're obsessed with sexuality. I don't know, you're trying to be fucking Clive Barker or some shit. I don't know what's wrong with her. She thinks that she has this deeper understanding of sex and the human body and how we want to see it, and these themes that, to me, are gross. I mean, I think her view of sexuality and women and relationships between people is very gross and off and sadistic and creepy. And once again, I said, if a man did the stuff she does in her show and talks about it, right, people would hate her. I mean, hate him. That man would be criticized by everyone. She only gets by on the fact that she's like, oh, I'm a feminist. Because that's like a bubble to put yourself in to try to hide from criticism. That, like, oh, I'm a progressive, so I don't get criticized for the bullshit I do. Well, no, you're going to get criticized, Dumbham. Dumbham, oh my god, that's a great one. Lena Dunham. She does look like ham, but like a really stupid piece of ham. I guess there's not much more to add here. How do you feel? Did Trump help you lose weight? Did you ever lose weight because of somebody winning something that you didn't agree with? Like, oh no, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. I can't eat now. Oh no. I guess she thinks that was funny. Maybe I just didn't see the joke in it. And, yeah, her talking about why does he care so much about us celebrities when they're all more obsessed with him and bring the attention to themselves, and they clearly like the attention. Trump's not a traditional politician. He's a celebrity, too. Why do you have these rules? You're all okay with hanging out with Obama and Hillary and being friends with them, but then once Trump talks about you guys in a negative way, you're like, hey, politicians shouldn't talk about us. Okay. I see how it is. Fuck off. This is the Patriarchy. Like, comment, and subscribe.